4. Matter's End. Singularity is trying to load canisters of Dark Mirror onto the AIT transport train in his attempt to flee. If I don't stop him, he'll detonate them and take out half of Europe. Leon and Blake are still in sight. I can't let anything happen to them. Singularity has read my dossier, read my files. He thinks he can taunt me with my past. Maybe he's right. No matter what the product is, Dark Mirror has become a metaphor. I see a dark reflection of myself. A singularity is a spear that consumes all matter. Nothing escapes, not even light. Singularity has brought me again to this dark place inside, where only death awaits, where all matter ends. We will end it here. Gabe Logan.
Canisters loaded. We're out of time.
It's almost ready, sir. Singularity!
Logan.
Not leaving without me, I hope.
I've read your dossier, Logan. I must say, you're more impressive than your record.
And I've read yours. Your codename fits, doesn't it? Skull so dense nothing can escape, not even intelligence.
Kill him!
Your dossier reads like a broken record, Logan. How many people have betrayed you since you joined the agency? First there was Benton, you remember him? Back in the old days when you were Markinson's stooge. How many test subjects did you murder in the cathedral again? And you've instilled such loyalty in your men, haven't you, Logan? Jason Chance, for instance. You need more men like that, don't you? How'd you feel when you found out you'd been Vincent Hadden's bitch during the entire Syphon filter fiasco? And lovely Miss Mara Aramov. How did it feel to have your ass repeatedly kicked by a woman? And I saw that you've kept Gary Stoneman on the payroll when he should be napping at a retirement center. There's good judgment for you. And then there's the whole Nicolescu business. How did it feel to place the entire agency and all of your team at risk while you chased your obsession? You see, I do know you, Logan. You and I are not very different after all. Our motives may differ, but not our means.
No, I was gonna start moving, but I can't because this train's about to go by. Oh, on this side, okay. There we go. That was simple.
You think
Took a bit of
it ends
rewinding,
here,
which
don't
again I
you?
regret doing
Do you know why they
because it's
call
kind of
it
cheaty.
Dark Mirror?
But I
I
mean,
don't care, Singularity. It's over.
Don't forget, I know agency tech, Logan. I know all about you. More than you know yourself. Your rifle, for instance.
Don't. I mean it.
Your X-34 gas darts. Who do you think manufactures them? Who do you think supplies all of your arms? Look in the mirror, Logan. See your reflection. Look in the dark mirror.
I said don't.
bye-bye.
That's for Addison. I don't need a dark mirror to see who I am or what I'm capable of, Singularity. I already know. Teresa, it's over. Singularity is dead.
I heard. I heard everything. I've got an agency mop-up crew on the way.
Tell them they won't have much time. I'm going to find Leon and the kid.
Right there.
She won't talk to me anymore.
She's been through a lot.
She kept asking about her mother. I didn't know what to say.
It's not your fault. She's just as bright as Addison was. You've been through a lot, kid. Let's head home.
No surprises here. Project Dark Mirror essentially is what the President would call a weapon of mass destruction. Or more accurately, mass death.
Cochleanthes amazonica, when gene spliced with a member of the toxicodendron family, secretes an extract which can be synthesized into a very powerful nerve agent.
Nerve gas?
That's what this whole thing is about? Project Dark Mirror is nerve gas?
Sort of. But trust me, this is unlike any nerve agent we've ever seen.
Most nerve agents have limited lethality because they dissipate too quickly in the air. Project Dark Mirror is different. In aerosol form, the nerve gas binds with oxygen molecules, enabling the gas to hover in the air for long periods of time.
So it doesn't dissipate as it spreads.
No. Instead, it grows more deadly.
If Hargrove hadn't interfered, by now Red Section would have synthesized enough of it to kill half of Europe.
Arlington National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia.
Goodbye, Addison.
And that is officially it for my Syphon Filter Dark Mirror playthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. I'm gonna leave this on. Obviously, I'm gonna leave the recording on. Like do a little bit of rambling and stuff because there actually is an extra scene after these credits. But in the meantime, it was fun to revisit this game. You know, a lot more difficult than I remember it being. Obviously, because you know, controls like how the controls differ from PS5 to PS4 because PS4, like you know, the controllers were different obviously because it was a handheld device. But it was still a lot of fun to go back. It was nice. It was cool that they actually did a HD remaster of this game because it was one of my very first games that I got for the PSP and one that I had a lot of fun playing. In terms of future like playthroughs, in terms of, like not really playthroughs, but in terms of like future like remasters, if they're gonna do more PSP remasters in the future, I strongly hope and strongly suggest to Naughty Dog to please give us a remaster of Daxter because that was my all-time favorite game on PSP, and probably one of my all-time favorite games in general. Maybe like in my top 10, I can say. Just because I always had a ton of fun playing that game. It was a lot of fun. So yes, please give us a Daxter HD remaster. And obviously, in terms of Syphon Filter games, I would love to see him also do a HD remaster of Logan's Shadow, which would be pretty cool as well. And now, speaking in terms of future playthroughs, after playing this game, I do want to go back. They actually released the first 3 Syphon Filter games, which were PS1, and I think they're all PS1 titles. I don't know if 3 was a PS2 title or not, but anyways, they did release the first 3 Syphon Filter games also as HD remasters. So I do want to kind of go back and play those games eventually as well because I've never played the first 3 Syphon Filter games. I've only ever played the last 2. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Technically they only made 5 games. They did kind of make a 6th game, but I think the 6th game is kind of like a multiplayer spin-off. I'm maybe misremembering. But I believe like there's only like 5 like mainline titles and like 1 sort of like spin-off-ish, if you will. But yeah.
Don't say goodbye yet.
Addison? Addison! How the hell did you... Where did you...
Wait. Let me explain. There's nothing easier than faking a death. You tell me that yourself.
Why did you lie to me? How could you let me think you were dead?
Look, I didn't mean to lie to you.
Mom, what's taking you so long? Oh, Mr. Logan.
Hey, kid.
Honey, I told you to wait in the car.
I'm glad I get to see you again, Blake. I wanted to tell you something. You've got to be the bravest 10-year-old anyone's ever seen.
Thanks, Mr. Logan. But I'm 12, not 10.
Okay, hon, get in the car.
Mom!
Go.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Logan. Thanks again. Hurry up, Mom!
She's 12. Why didn't you tell me she was mine?
She's all I've got. I can't trust anyone with her. Gabe, don't.
She's my daughter!
Gabe, look at what your damned agency has done to you. Do you really want to risk putting her through that?
Mom! Come on!
Are you going to leave the agency? Leave your life behind?
Mom! Come on! Mom!
Gabe, let us go.
Goodbye, Mr. Logan! Goodbye!
Goodbye, kid.
All right, and that is officially it for the playthrough. Going back to my brief rambling for a bit, because I don't want this video going too long. Yeah, I do want to go back. I do want to play the other three Syphon Filter games eventually. Like I said, I think there's only 5 mainline games and one technical spin-off. So I do want to eventually go back and go and play those, because I do own all those technically, because I own like the highest tier PS Plus. So obviously I have access to those. In terms of what's coming next in the channel, I'm going to start Jedi Survivor next as my next playthrough, and over the course of the next few weeks, try to play that as much as possible. Maybe like take a break here and there, obviously, just like have like a break in content, so you guys aren't being like spammed with content in your subscriptions. But yeah, my next like major focus is gonna be on Jedi Survivor, so definitely look forward to that. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I have planned to return to or start up. I think for right now, my major focus is going to be Jedi Survivor. And then after Jedi Survivor, I want to go back and finish up Modern Warfare 2. Because, like I said before, I think I said it in Hogwarts Legacy's conclusion, that was a playthrough that I only did one episode of, and I just fell off it cold turkey and never went back to it. And I actually had to sacrifice it to be able to have room to do these episodes and stuff for you guys. So maybe I'll re-download that once I'm done with Jedi Survivor and finish that game up for you guys. But I don't guarantee I'm going to finish Jedi Survivor before I go on vacation in a few weeks. So Jedi Survivor will probably I'll probably get like the middle, at least depending on how long the game is, of Jedi Survivor, and then obviously finish it up when I come back. But with that being said, thanks so much for joining me for Syphon Filter Dark Mirror. Hopefully, like I said, they release Logan's Shadow in the future, because I would love to revisit that game as well, because that one I barely remember anything of. I only remember really the tail end of the game. So I'm looking forward to seeing if they end up doing a remaster of that. With that being said, that's going to be it. Stay tuned for Jedi Survivor, which is going to be starting up on the channel within the next couple days, I want to say. But yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys for more gaming goodness and more coming your way in the near future. Peace out, everybody.